XR Access logo, a person with arms and legs outstretched inside of two orbiting arrows. Tagline reads, virtual, augmented, and mixed reality for people with disabilities.
So my name is Sunshine Ammerman. My friends call me Sunny. I'm from Connersville, Indiana. I'm a patient advocate. I help to raise awareness for rare diseases like my own and to help support others that are going through chronic illness, rare diseases, and, invisible disabilities specifically.
Footage of an MRI of Sunny's brain, with a bright oops showing up in the middle, followed by a close-up of her eyes.
I've got a rare disease called septo-optic dysplasia, which has caused something called optic nerve hypoplasia, which basically means the wiring connecting, my optic nerves my optic nerves are underdeveloped. So the wiring from my eyes to my brain is bad. So it's kind of like having a faulty audio or video wire to your TV. Because of that, I'm totally blind in both peripherals, and what vision I do have is worse than that of a senior citizen. So I've got poor vision overall. That keeps me from being able to drive, which limits my, independence overall. Luckily, it doesn't seem to have affected my ability to enjoy XR, so that's great. But I do, deal with that partial blindness. I first got my very first VR headset back in, I think, 2019 when the Quest 2 came out. Or no, sorry, when the original Oculus Quest came out. I decided to go ahead and get one for myself to play Beat Saber because it looked like fun.
Footage from the game Beat Saber. The player slices through onrushing colored blocks with glowing swords.
And originally I didn't know if my eyesight would allow me to enjoy VR because I do have, issues with my vision, being poor overall. So I was afraid, maybe with my depth perception issues that might affect VR and I wouldn't be able to enjoy it. Luckily, that wasn't the case, and I was just hooked right away. I love Beat Saber. I had a blast with it. And then I decided, well, let's see, what other free programs I can get on this headset. And that's when I discovered social VR. And that was a game changer for me. Like I mentioned, because of my eyesight, my independence is greatly impaired. I'm not allowed to go out on my own as often because I can't drive. So I'm stuck at home a lot. And of course, that leads to a lot of isolation. It's hard for me to socialize that way. I do have wonderful friends that are very kind and come over and take me to places, and we have a good time, but that's not feasible all the time. So I'm stuck at home a lot. Finding social VR was a wonderful outlet.
Images from Sunny's social VR meetups, with many colorful VR avatars posing for the camera.
Because at any time I could put on that brick, hang out in my living room, and be in a party or attend a special event. Being in a space with other people who understand what you're going through, especially when it comes to a topic as, isolating as disability or chronic illness, where you can't really talk about it in the general public because it makes healthy people uncomfortable. It was really wonderful and just a really heartwarming outlet for all of us in the group, and I think that's what kept us together so strong and kept us coming back each week. One of the first social groups that I joined was actually a weight loss support group on a platform called AltSpace, which is now defunct, unfortunately. RIP AltSpace, you were my home. But it was... Oh, it's breaking my heart, man. That just hit. I miss AltSpace so much. It was wonderful. But yeah, just being able to reach out and socialize with other people, even complete strangers in, VR was fantastic. And I discovered that a lot of folks in VR are in the same situation that I'm in. They're also disabled or, have a hard time getting out of the house for whatever reasons, be it social anxiety or whatever, and having access to a social outlet through virtual reality from the comfort of their own homes changed their quality of life dramatically.
XR Access logo, a person with arms and legs outstretched inside of two orbiting arrows. Tagline reads, virtual, augmented, and mixed reality for people with disabilities.